Good day, I bring you wisdom from van number one. um, just one of those days I'm driving around and you're just thinking. It just happens, you can't really control it. Your brain is just all over the place. And question popped up. If I could go to my preteen self and give myself um, any little tidbit of information or advice, what would that advice be? And that's a great question. And I think everyone should ask yourself this question because you might be able to come up with a great answer and then help other kids right now. So hopefully this will help somebody. Um, I had a really, really rough um, childhood, I guess, in my teenage years. My early childhood was fine. But I was always very, very introverted. And when I got to about fifth grade, I was very aware all of a sudden of the cliques around me and how kids were socializing in these groups. And it was interesting to me and also terrifying because I was introverted and I did not feel comfortable around most other kids. And all I knew was that I felt uncomfortable, so that there must be something wrong with me and that I was the weirdo. That's how I felt. That is how other shy kids feel as well. Some kids are great at hiding that. They're great at masquerading as an extrovert when they're not, but I was not one of those kids. I was very much in the corner with my artwork, making my little short stories and just trying to make it through the day alive. It was just very, very uncomfortable. At one point, I wrote poetry about what it must be like to be popular and to be respected. And, because when you're that age, that is the goal, right? That's what everybody wants. That's what all the kids' TV shows talk about is, oh, popular, be popular. That's what you want to do. I didn't realize until I got much older that what I really wanted back then, I did not want popularity. I wanted to be respected and appreciated for who I was. And kids don't know that. They don't have that self-awareness, that emotional understanding to be able to introspect and figure out what they really want. You know what I mean? They're kids. They're just trying to blend in and not stand out so much. That's what society tells us. Blend in. Everybody dress the same. If you're not wearing these things, then you're not part of the group. But at the same time, they're also oh, be unique, express yourself. It's so confusing. How are kids supposed to know what they're supposed to be doing? It's just, oh. So if I could go back and give myself advice, it would be this. It would be, do not care what other people are doing, okay? Easier said than done. You tell kids this stuff all the time and it just goes, but it's true. Just don't, try not to care. I mean, at some point you're going to be a little influenced, okay? Accept that, but stay true to who you are. If you have hobbies that you like, if you're into art, if you're into writing stories, if you're into making paper mache things or beading or sports or video games or computer programming or whatever it is, keep doing it and find like-minded people that enjoy the same things and stay with those people. That is your tribe. Even if it's just one person, don't worry about it because you're going to graduate middle school, you're going to graduate high school, and then you're going to go into the real world where things really matter and you are going to blossom as an individual. You're going to figure out what you really like doing. You're going to figure out what your career is going to be. You might even change careers a couple times. And then eventually you'll look back on your grade school days and realize that it didn't really matter. But it's so hard. It is so hard. Even in the adult world, you'll notice that so much importance is placed upon being extroverted. You know what I mean? The world is not really built for introverts. Even as a college student, you're oh, party scene. Let's go rave. It's crazy if you think about it. So it's fine. Being an introvert is fine. It's a thing. There are so many of us in the world. So many of us want to just go home at the end of the day, cuddle with our pets, and drink a cup of decaf or tea and watch a marine life documentary. Okay? That is normal and that is fine. Let the party people do what they do. If you can stand going once a month, that's fine. Just do what feels right to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So this concludes Wisdom from van number 1. Thank you for watching.